Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I'm John. We're playing something different again. Slay the Princess. No idea what this is about. Although I've been looking at different games lately. I've been trying to play some story-driven games. I actually ended up really liking them. I played Cabernet. I really liked Cabernet. I thought Cabernet was really well made. I didn't think I was going to actually like the game. I mean, there's some story-driven games that I don't like. You know, I don't know if you want to call some of the other ones story-driven or not, like God of War or something like that, because there is a lot of, you know, character movement and things like that. Well, a lot of these story-driven games, probably like this one, and like Cabernet or the one we just played, Bloom and Rage, that was really, really good. That was a game that made me think a lot and remember a lot about when I was younger, about the same time as the game was taking place. That was a little bit later, but still, I mean, it was still a time where there wasn't a lot of, there certainly wasn't cell phones. There wasn't, there's no internet, right? You'd go out in the morning, you wouldn't come back until dinner. Nobody cared. Your parents didn't care. Nobody cared. Go out with your friends in the morning. You don't come back until 5 p.m. But you always came back at 5 p.m. Anyway, so we're going to give this one a shot. I have no idea what it's going to be about, but I don't know if this is in the category of cozy gaming or not. I don't even know what cozy gaming means. But I would think that a cozy game would not be Dark Souls. Okay. There's not much coziness in Dark Souls. It's a kind of a violent game. I'm not saying that this game won't be violent, I have no idea. But a cozy game makes me think more of, making decisions, not being, nothing relying on your dexterity of the controller necessarily. More relying on the choices that you make and how you go through it and how it tells your story for you. So here we go. We're going to do a new game. The Hero and the Princess. So I understand the general premise,
You're
right?
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It sounds pretty simple. Okay, explore. Explore the end of the world. What are you talking about? Explore. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? I love that. Forget it. I'm not doing this. And then I bet you the game just fucking ends right there. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Ah, nice. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Could silently continue to the cabin. Turn around and leave. Okay, so explore the end of the world. What are you talking about here? Let's do that.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay. All right, so now that choice is gone, how can a princess be locked away in the basement and in the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Okay. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
This is fucking awesome.
You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Have you considered that maybe the only okay is because help Explorer killing a princess sounds like Explorer. Can't someone else do this? That's funny. I'm gonna do that one.
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules. I have to
does?
say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the
Are
both
you?
of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Does he sound like Roman? He sounds a bit like Roman from Cabernet. I'm the only one that
Like
can
I
pull it
said,
off.
I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
And no, it's not Roman. Take it back. I take it back. Do I get a reward? I'm gonna go in there. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Let's silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
So that's the voice of the hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Do I have any other choices here? No, I only have that. Oh, what are these? I have. Oh, these are the regular options. Okay, I can save it. What's this do? Okay, that's giving me a history. I see. Okay. We don't have any other options, so.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture
Okay.
of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
So we're supposed to use the blade to kill her
Blade
with.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Explore, take the blade, or enter the basement. Well, we have to kill her, right?
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Oh, look, the basement was the door to get into the
The door to the
cabin.
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost
Does
as if
she?
she's the one
I
in
don't think
charge
so.
down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Who is this guy, this narrator? Hi. Just checking on you. Hey, I think I'm here. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you with a question mark. So that's a question statement. I'll never pick that.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Not for long, bitch.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you ever think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. Haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
How about no? How about we talk right the fuck now, and I'll just keep
She
holding it.
makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
She got magic.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
No, not really. Especially if we're a hero. I guess we drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Okay.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
No.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
No. Alright, so we have, yeah, it's pretty awkward. Our relationships, are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There are people out there thinking you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been here? You know why I'm here to... You know why I'm here to kill you. Okay, we've talked enough. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
That's not the right answer. Vague.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
What's your name? Princess?
She hesitates before answering.
Peach? Hmm?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay, Your Majesty.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
I was pretty sure about that, isn't he? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There are people out there who think you're going to end the world. You know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. Let's do this one.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
Well, I asked her.
If I'm
She said a long
supposed to be
time.
capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Deflect. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping information secret from me. No. If I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. Remain silent.
They haven't told you anything, have they?
Well, you're not fucking telling me anything either. Now you're going to make
At the
something
end
up.
of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world.
How do you
They
know I'm here
didn't
to
tell
slay you?
Why?
I didn't tell you I was here to slay you.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my
No.
word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
It isn't.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim? The princess clearly incapable of ending the world. Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Oh, okay. Now you're calling... Okay. Our relationship, are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? Okay, we talked enough.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. Don't bother.
Well, what's the point of that, then? Then you can just leave her here and she'll just die naturally, right?
I'm guessing you don't have the key, then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Cut her arm up?
She is. I'm sure of it.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Hmm.
You know why you're here.
Said the princess, I'm getting you out of here. Examine the change. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. And get to know each other better while I keep... Okay, said what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Hmm.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Okay.
You have to
Now
make
she's
a
being
choice.
a little bit nasty.
Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right
A
one.
little bit nasty. Okay, let's get you out of here. Slay the princess. Oh, I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. Go and kill her.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay.
Nice.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Alright, man. We fucked it up. Stop rubbing it in.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it?
Well, that's a pretty short game, man.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Alright. Oh, hey. Chapter 2, the tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Wait,
And
what?
in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So, is this going to just keep doing the same thing? And we just make different choices each time?
You're here
All
to
right.
slay her. If you don't,
It'll be the end of the world if we don't.
world.
Yeah, we know. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Oh, yeah?
If he doesn't
Okay.
remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Voice of the broken.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Oh, alright. Jesus. Let's assume I'm telling the truth that all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I even bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Sure, dude.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
Oh, okay, so he's the voice of the broken.
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Oh, great.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
The fuck kind of game is this?
Lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end. Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Okay. Explode, let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Okay. She killed me last time around. How do I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world? To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death in her bare hands? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Dude, we need to. We need to know that. If people locked her away, why wouldn't they slay her?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
Bullshit.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
The hero is a so gullible little fucker.
Of course you're special.
Oh my god.
Why else would you be here?
I get a gold star.
Who cares if you think we're special? As far as I can tell,
Jesus,
the only thing special about us is that we get to experience painfully dying all over again.
Oh, dude, man, you're the voice of the broken is a whiny little bitch. Okay, she killed me last time around. How can I make sure it doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was beat me to death. To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why would she be strong enough to kill me? If you're being cagey, what aren't you telling me? That's a good one.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Sounds a little bit like Patches right there.
Even if he's hiding something, I doubt it would help us. I'm sure knowing what he knows would only make things worse.
This guy woes me. Oh, woe is me.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Yeah, there's the next... Yeah. I'm being realistic.
You're being annoying.
No shit.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
There's another option to pledge yourself. Okay. She told me last time around, all she did last time was this, to quote you. That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Oh, great. Turn around and leave.
You're right. We should just leave. There's nothing... Seriously?
So great.
You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Oh. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna eat some pizza. Okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go to the fucking cabin. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin. I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. I don't. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. That's pretty funny. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming a new dawn, blah, blah, blah. Bradley continued on the path away from the cabin. Okay, this is kind of fun. Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin. Okay, fine, I'll go talk to the princess. I definitely know where I'm going. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
And then we die.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
This is so neat. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish.
We are wasting everyone's time. You guys are watching my shit.
The situation.
This is great.
Do your job, everyone dies.
This is like slapstick comedy, man.
Forever.
Like old stuff. Like dies forever. Yeah. Okay.
But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
He's kind of getting pissed, isn't he?
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Everything's getting fuzzy?
What's going on? Where are we?
We're in the trees.
We're dead, obviously.
Maybe, yeah, we actually are. And then it's the end. The world around you is unwell and physically matter, replaced by textured nothingness. It's quiet. There's a distant rumbling, the sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder other than... undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Okay. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag and crawl across the glass surface of my soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. This is a nightmare. Wake up and brush the thoughts you connect to you. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It's the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you can't go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. Okay. That's a typical thing. Storyline. No, oh yeah, it's a typical Marvel thing. We need to kill everyone in the planet and start anew. Culling, whatever. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Don't waste it. I'm your only salvation. A wagging finger. Denial. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. We're
On
back.
a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
It's here.
And in the basement
We
of that
did it.
cabin
I think,
is a princess.
did something.
You're
All right.
here to slay her.
We're here to slay her. Note, you can skip the previously seen dialogue by hitting R1 on your controller. Well, I'm hitting R1. What's happening? Explore the end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you ever considered that maybe the only reason she's... Okay. These are the same results. All right, let's see if we can pick a different one. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Can someone else do this? Do I get a reward? Sweet. Okay, silently continue. We have to go talk to her. I
You
think
make
that's the
your way
only
up
thing that's
the
actually
shore.
different. Oh, R1 just gets rid of the dialogue for that section. We're just entering the basement. We haven't done this one yet. Let's see what
The
happens
door
here.
to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated
How
by
come
an
I
unseen light
can't
in the
fast
room
forward
below.
this one?
This is her voice.
Hello?
Yeah, we've already
Don't
heard that.
let-
We heard that. Okay. Hi, I'm just checking on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
She sounds different right now. She sounds different.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Yep, we know.
She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
I don't remember that.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I don't remember that either. Sure. Hold on, let's talk first.
Okay.
Okay, so I believe this dialogue is happening because I didn't take the knife. That's the only thing that I can think of. That because I didn't take the knife, she doesn't see me as a threat yet or somebody who's supposed to try to kill her. What's your name?
Oh,
She's going to say, "Oh, Your Majesty?"
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or
Hmm.
her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
What the fuck is this game? Oh my god, that's funny. I think we might have picked a good game. All right, so Princess is your name, okay? Let's play along with this. Oh, she's not responding.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
No, dude. No, we're gonna fucking explore this a bit. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. I'm the first person you've seen for a while. What have you been eating or drinking? No shit, dude. If I was sent here to slay you, you're apparently... Wait, I was sent here... No. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away for at least a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. See, because we don't know what's going to happen. Go back upstairs. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. No. I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. No. Okay, so we're going to choose, I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Wait, I like this one.
I don't
What
see
have you
what that
been
has to
eating?
do with anything.
Oh, really? Really? Okay.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
How? I'm trying to understand why she's like,
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
yeah, no shit. Okay, I was sent here just to let you know. Okay, let's do this one. I don't know anything about
Of
you.
course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Yeah, so what is it?
You have all the explanation you need, and you should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
I was sent here to slay you. I don't want to say that. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away, at least until, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I'm sorry, I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to the potential fate of the world. See, I shouldn't say that. Go back upstairs and retrieve the thing. Can't believe they've been doing this to you. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. No. We're not doing any of those. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do.
Are you looking for the truth,
Oh,
or are
shit, I
you
went
looking for
right
the
past
right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
Really? Really, because I think it does.
It's not like you'd believe me.
Maybe I would. I think there's only one other one that I want to do. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. No, we're not doing that one. I think the only one that I want to do is this one.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Okay.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Okay, so we've heard this.
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You
Okay,
have
this is where we
make
tried to
the
kill her and
choice.
it didn't work
Let's
out.
hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Retrieve the blade, lock her in the basement. Okay, let's get you out of here. Examine the change. This is where we die. Retrieve the blade, we'll get some more dialogue options. Lock her in the basement is what I'm going to do.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
Okay.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
No, this is not a good choice.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Their voices changed.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
I love the hell.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice?
Yeah, but
don't
it's
think she's
interesting
bluffing.
because if she could slip the chains, then what do we need?
Either way,
what
she
does
got
she
the
need me
mask,
for?
didn't she? You can still grab the
Yep.
blade and get back down here.
Well, that's a relief. I'm afraid I've already committed not to slaying her. No, we're sticking with it.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your.
We're doing it this way, man.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once
That doesn't
held the
work.
blade.
Where's the blade?
Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy.
So that's
with
interesting.
fatigue.
Where did the blade go?
But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
How did she make it up there? How did she make it out of the chains? If that was the case, why didn't she just do that?
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
As she violently rattles the
Add
door,
Jordan, add
you
Jordan,
do your
add
best
Jordan.
to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Whatever, dude.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I mean, we'll die, right? Big deal.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Threaten me all you want. It doesn't ease my guilty conscience. It doesn't. It does. All it does is, Jesus, I can't fucking read. Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all of this was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster.
I can be innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Oh, okay. So then we'd do option C.
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You're welcome.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the... Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Okay.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
I can feel that.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest.
I have,
You have
seconds
seconds
left,
left.
man.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
Until I get to do it again, like Groundhog Day.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is.
I'm sorry, but it is.
Everything goes dark,
I die.
and you die.
The nightmare.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
Okay, so deja vu. Okay, so I'm going to go through the options to get back to where we were. Hold on. All right, we're going up to the cabin again, just like before.
The interior of the
And
cabin
we
is
are
almost entirely
still
bare.
debating
The
about
air is stale
taking
and musty. The blade is...
the blade. We're just going to enter the basement again. With no blade.
The door to the basement...
Just checking on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you with a lie. I'm here to slay you. I continue down the stairs.
You
Just
are?
checking on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Okay, we know that. Hold on, let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
What's your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you've been locked up here for a reason. And the first person you've seen, what have you been eating? Okay, we did that. Was out here to slay you? You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. Go back upstairs and retrieve the blade without saying another word. Let's do that one.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here. You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Well, how does she know I'm coming back down there?
Slip these chains? She can't. She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and
more
the
blade.
world's only possible salvation.
Oh, we did.
Okay. If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
All right.
You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
It's quiet.
Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm.
All right,
Its
so it
cooling
seems like
flesh
we
still
either
chained
need
the
to
wall,
have the
and she
blade
is nowhere
on
to be
us
seen.
or go with that other option to save her by going up to the chains and looking at them.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start over?
You coward!
No, I don't
Oh,
think
no.
we can. Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Okay, so we died this time too.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her.
Nope.
Where
I
is she?
know. We don't see her. Investigate the arm. Close the door behind you.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Nope. They will not. Oh, wait.
Oh, do you want to play a waiting game? I've been down here a long, long time. I'm very good at waiting.
What do you, where, what,
You
what?
do your best to patiently wait her out. But eventually, exhaustion starts to set in. Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
Keep waiting or venture into the shadows.
You wait for as long as you can, pushing yourself to stay awake and stay vigilant. But you can't outwait someone who's been waiting for as long as she remembers. You barely even realize that you've started to drift
We didn't
off.
do very well here with this one either.
Pain tears you from your sleep. The princess is upon you, ripping into your flesh, unnaturally sharp teeth and claws severing arteries and digging into organs.
Hold on, because we'll get back to where we were. All right, here we go.
The interior of the
where did this? Wait, there's a mirror? What? What's that?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Wait, why does my hand look like that?
But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone.
Strange.
No
Alright, we're
steel
just going in the
pole.
basement.
Do you think we can talk our way out of this? I don't think she wants to talk.
Why does this look different?
I guess we'll just have to trust that we made the right call. It'll still be here if we need it.
Easy,
The door to
man.
the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes.
Oh,
The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're
okay, but
descending.
this is the
She
same.
growls up.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost impatient. Or maybe you carefully make your way down the stairs.
Okay.
The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch
This is
on
way
forever.
different.
You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
Voice of the Hunted.
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
What the fuck?
She is certainly not just a princess. You're not helping.
Hmm.
It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you.
Creepy
A
lady.
shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Okay. Where's the move? Move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess.
A massive body?
In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
Okay.
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
How does she remember me from before? This is crazy, man.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
What do you want? We don't have to kill each other. Or if we left together, it could get you out of here and on your own. Stop hiding in the shadow and show yourself. I was sent to kill you, but your threat, the world, I'm starting to believe it's true. Run for the stairs. Fucking A.
She's right there. We have to wait for an opening. That's fair. She'll kill us if we try and run past her.
Okay. I was sent to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe it's true. Stop hiding and show yourself. We don't have to kill each other. What do you want? This one.
Oh, for the love of... You've given up the game. Great. All that will do is hasten
Well,
her
there was no
victory.
other option. What was the other option?
So many useless thoughts run through your head. Thinking, thinking, thinking. You'll never hurt me if you keep thinking.
What do you want? We don't have to kill each other. What if I helped you? What if we left together? Stop hiding and show yourself. You're deflecting. What? We have to wait for an opening. Which one of these is waiting for an opening? What do you want?
You cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise with what I am.
At least she's upfront about her intentions. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back
Okay.
foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive, if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Oh, play dead.
We're playing dead.
I guess.
It's unexpected. It could work. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you collapse to the ground, feigning death. She lands directly on top of you with her full weight, nearly crushing you into the dirt, but then... silence. Only broken by the sound of your beating heart.
Oh yeah, she could hear my heart beating. Oops.
It actually worked, didn't it?
What?
Only, what do we do to make her leave? Do we just keep playing dead? She sniffs at you, shifting her weight uncomfortably as her face finds yours. Her breaths are hot and oppressive against your skin.
Have you seen my great big eyes? Because they see you, fledgling. They see your heartbeat pulsing in your throat.
Move, now! But it's too late for you to move. Her jaw unhinges, and she swallows you whole.
Whoops.
I guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no, this isn't it.
Really?
You are in a dark and caustic place. A thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time.
What?
The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then sting, then burn as the acid begins its slow work.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
Mm-hmm.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled
Well,
away.
don't we have the knife? Or no?
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her. Her chains. She's loose.
Great.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature. and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's
What?
heart.
This is fucking crazy, man.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison. I learned from
Okay.
my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
Does that work? Could she free herself if
What?
we're alive in here? Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do something. We don't have steel, but we have tooth and claw. Tear through her before we are her.
Okay, can you talk to the cabin? You could have asked me before swallowing me alive. Claw and bite. Fine, you can leave. You can just leave. Just let me go. Wait for death. Oh, claw and bite, man.
Like the cornered animal you are, you tear against the thick membranes of her stomach with every part of you that can be made sharp. Nails, claws, teeth, hands, feet.
Gross.
I can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slough from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
Okay. You need me to want to free you, don't you? You can force me to let you out of here. Just because I want freedom doesn't mean I want to give you yours. Claw and bite again. Fine, you can just leave. Wait for death. Claw and bite again.
Again you tear, heart pumping with adrenaline, your ulcerating hands a blur of feverish motion fueled by the desperation to fight against being reduced to lifeless molecules and meat.
Wow, that's pretty gross.
The pulling has turned to banging as the princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door. Your flesh screams as your reddened, spongy body is hit with fresh waves of blistering acid.
Great.
You can't hold me forever.
Let's do it again. Claw and bite.
Your energy is fading, but you can hear her heart thumping somewhere close. There's so little of you left. Your fingers reduced to bone, your nerves bare and screaming, the acid pooling around you now a soup of your skin and meat. You are a spark
Yikes.
of will driving a melted corpse. But will can never truly exceed the limits of the flesh. Your vision finally begins to blur, your eyes clouding over as they melt in their sockets. What little air remains in this rancid stew of flesh and slippery organs is finally too foul to breathe, and your lungs mercifully give out before you have to suffer another burning, liquefying moment. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Nice. We die again. Chapter 3. Okay.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
Okay.
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
I shouldn't have played dead.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
4.
I think this is our third?
Oh, 3rd.
That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Oh, isn't that fun? He's upset.
Voice of the contrarian.
Of course
Okay.
I'm upset. The world is at stake here, as I'm sure you already know. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
Well, we got eaten and digested.
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped.
The fuck does that mean?
He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
Oh, I like that. I don't feel so small anymore when you put it like that.
Great. The hunted.
That's because you aren't small, even if you act that way. We're both so much more together than we were apart.
Oh
And
yeah,
we
we're
can
part
be
of her
so
now, right?
much more still. Vast. Unfathomable.
If you really want to know what happened, we tried playing dead, and she ate us. She ate you. And now you're convinced that you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
She's fucking crazy, man.
Sure, being one
Crazy.
with the princess is pretty great, but what can we even do right now? Hope we're not supposed to just passively exist like this. I did not sign up for passive existence when we faked our own death.
Yeah, that was not a good idea. This thing watching us, what is he? Passively exist. Why shouldn't anyone, why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being like this. Why are you being nice to me? Aren't you a monster? Didn't you eat me? She's right. I don't want to be a passive existence. I want things to do. Something gives me some options. I can feel the pressure of the outside pushing in on us. What are we supposed to do about it? This is how we're supposed to be, but what do we do now? Whatever we are right now is an abomination. I don't like this. I'm supposed to be me, and you're supposed to be something that isn't me. Okay, narrator, how do I stop
You
her?
can start by remembering that you exist, and not as some part of a Gestalt entity formed with the princess.
Gestalt. Okay, I don't even know what the fuck that word means.
You exist as your own self, complete with your own physical body separate from hers.
Oh, but she absorbed it, dude.
I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now? And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this. The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Wow, okay.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now?
Jesus.
So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our
What
unity.
the fuck, man? What a psycho. She is a psycho.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat. Like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart. Don't look at it!
Maybe a little peek wouldn't hurt. Aren't you curious? I'm curious. You should look. Never mind. If he wants to look, then I don't want to.
He's the contrarian. Gaze at the terror in your heart. Bury it now before it's too late. Let's gaze at it, man.
Don't make us remember how I was.
Too late.
And just like that, you start to fall apart.
I can remember it now. I didn't like being eaten.
No, we didn't. Being.
I'd forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe. She didn't care.
She didn't care. She didn't care at all. Tool.
As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else, too.
What's that?
You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it.
I do? Okay.
There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
Really? I get to become a person again after being melted.
Finally, something is happening.
Like in Indiana
I
Jones.
honestly didn't know what to make of all this. Bit too metaphysical for me. It's hard to have a goof when you're stuck being metaphysical.
What's a goof?
No, I devoured you. I won. I put things back the way they were supposed to be.
Some divisions, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Okay. And we're
A
back
cabin
here.
comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole.
The cabin? The cabin is like a sentient being?
And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be.
Oh, hey, wait, that's the princess.
At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
I feel empty, don't you?
I don't think we should kill her. It would annoy him if we didn't, right?
I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live.
Really?
Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to.
These two dudes, the hunter and the hero. I never wanted to kill you, not really, but we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happens to us. Cut her free.
You
No, we're gonna
devious little
fucking kill her.
bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming.
I had the wrong thing selected.
And that other thing is... You'll just have to wait and find out when it happens.
Ignore him.
Oh my
His
god.
words only confuse us. Just
I
do
picked
it.
the wrong fucking thing.
You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... Fine. Whatever. You cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here. Ha! That's right. Seethe at us. I thrive on your frustration.
What the fuck, dude?
I didn't
contrarian's
think
so
you would
great.
do that after everything.
Yeah, you sound like, Princess Zelda now, man.
It's so cold without you.
Well, I picked this on accident, so I have no idea what's happening. But you don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away and left something else in
She's
her
gone.
place.
Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Why is it here? I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the
I'm
mirror.
begging you, don't do this.
No, we're looking at the fucking mirror, man. The mirror never scared you before. Ignore him. I want to know what this fucking mirror is, man. What's this fucking mirror, man?
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing. That thing reeks of death.
The voices feel small and distant as you approach. Gaze at my reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The body. It's you. It's me. You are alone in a place that's simply empty. It's quiet. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It's the entity that dwells in the space between.
Something returns
Something
to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
You're that thing I met in the space outside the woods, aren't you? I thought it was a dream. What are you? The gift of fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. The gift of fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
What? You're that, okay, what are you? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? I want the narrator back. You're not that thing I met. We're going to do the first one here.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
You didn't, but I don't know what the fuck is happening right now, so you didn't frighten me. What are you? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Wait, what is this here? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you trapped? Are you what trapped me here? Dude, I can't fucking read tonight, man. Do you know about the worlds between this place? Are you the princess? What happens now? Attack the entity. Destroy your body. Holy shit. You know what happens? This one.
I know only that they are.
Okay. Right. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm John. Solitary lights, what do you mean? What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. I'm a person.
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Okay. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Am I?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Are you the princess?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay. Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you the princess? What happens now? Attack. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Dude, I had no idea this game was going to get me this fucked up. This is so fucked up, man. I have no idea what I'm doing. None. At least when we were playing, like, Cabernet, we wanted just to get with Anastasia, right? That's all we wanted to do. We had a goal.
There is no exit, but this
Goals are
vessel is a
good.
creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Okay, wait. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only to believe her to be able to,
Bring
okay?
me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? So she wants us to go through this more in order to find memories and things or whatever, and then get to this point and give it to her. Right? Think? No? No, probably not. How many more pieces do you have? Wait. How many more pieces do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Okay, make me forget. Wait, how many pieces do I need to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Are you scared I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Great. I'm not going back. Wait. What's that mean? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. I'll help you. What are you going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
This reminds me of the Matrix, where the little kid has the spoon and he's bending the spoon. And he's like, what does he say? Don't concentrate on the spoon. It's merely some reflection of you or something like that. It isn't the spoon that moves. It's merely, I can't remember exactly the phrase. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you let it be?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Dude. Okay, are you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? Okay, make me forget. I'm not going back. Wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever. Okay, I'm ready to... okay, fuck. Wait forever is probably going to end this, right? We're going to do it. Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
No, no, no.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of
Dude,
its
do you need to
hands-on
smoke
cage.
when? Do you need to like? You need to be high to play this game?
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're
This
ready
game
to
is a
return
fucking
to
trip.
mine.
What's this?
I see you have returned to me. Days mean nothing in the mall of forever. I never left your side.
What? There's all those continues. So when I said I'll wait forever, it just went out there. And it's like, okay, we're gonna just put this complete game on pause. And she said some gothic shit. And then are you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid
Yo.
to die.
You know when you speak to somebody in real life, and no matter how you say something, okay, say they've done something or said something or sent you an email that said something, or even formatted the email a certain way and you need to correct them, but you don't want to just blatantly correct them, or they say something stupid that they shouldn't be saying about, religion or politics or, you know, something bad, right? And you know that they don't mean that. So you feel obligated to help them. So you want them to not say that. Understand that that's a bad thing, that whatever they're doing, whether it be writing an email wrong, whether it be doing a question statement, whether it's a grammatical thing, whether it's something that's racist or whatever, that they just, in their mind, they just don't fucking understand. You feel as though you need to correct them because that's the right thing to do, dude. You can't say that, right? No matter what you say to be nice, you don't directly say it. You want to you don't want to alienate them. You don't want to put them on the offensive. So you want to say hey, that's not the right thing to say, sort of thing. No matter how you put it, they just don't get it. Everything I fucking pick with this thing, it's like, I'm neither here nor there. I'm of body and mind. I am not either going to answer that question, and I'm not going to deny you an answer. Right? Right? Okay, make
She
me forget.
asks
That's the
that
only
I tell
fucking
you to
option left.
remember her.
She asked that I tell you to remember her. At this point, I have no idea. Yeah, I do know the princess, but
You won't.
I'd like to think I don't know. Everything goes dark and you die. A scarred and beautiful heart trophy. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
All right, guys.
And at the end of that path,
In our next
is a
episode,
cabin.
we're going to go down this path
And in the
in
basement of
this
that cabin
woods. We're going
is
to
a
take the
princess.
knife and we're going to fucking kill the princess. We're going to take it. We're not going to say anything. We're going to just go in there with this narrator's going to be like, what do you want to do? We're not even fucking talking to him. We're just going to kill her. Okay? Because of habit. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe. See you soon.